was founded by Jazz Prince. I was staying at the hotel on Westheimer. Jazz Prince called me and say, hey man, I got a new artist. I want you to check him out. He pulled up to my hotel. He played me like that whole mixtape, damn near, that Drake first did. What's the name of it?
That's long.
What's the name of it?
I forgot it, but I know.
Yeah, so he played that for me, and instantly after he played them songs, I knew Drake was cold. I was like, that damn it. No capping. I don't even say that about a lot of, I never say that about I ain't no listen to your album type person. Like, I don't even like doing that shit. Immediately when he played me those records, I told him, So Far Gone, I was like, bro, damn it. That motherfucker got some talent. To see who the fuck Drake is from that conversation, after Jay Prince, who brought us the Ghetto Boys, his child brought Drake to the game. Like, how could you hate on this, kid? Like, Drake is the biggest. And from Houston discovered him. Yeah, you get free range to do what you want to do, kid. On my opinion. You know, and this is why you do what you want to do, kid. I'm proud of my little homeboy who motherfucking then discovered the biggest Michael Jackson of our time. And he the son of who pioneered hip hop in Houston. Bro, why is people not proud of folks, kid?
That's a hell of a family tree.
That's a hell of a family tree, bro. I'm proud of this shit. Like, I'm like, wow. Look at my homeboy, man. This shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate on nobody. Why would I say anything to him about anything? Like, never have I say, hey man, I want a Drake feature. I don't move like that. I don't clout chase. I'm not, oh, you blowing up, let me get a verse. I'm not like that type of rapper. If Drake hit me and say, hey, even to this day, fuck what y'all talking about. If Drake called me and say, hey man, I want to get you on the song, I'm gonna do the song, and you a dummy if you don't. Cause what the fuck is you not doing a song with Drake for? Like, what the fuck? That's feeling shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what him and his beef got going on. Like, at the end of the day, I'm still proud of my homeboy Jazz. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, everybody get on here with their feelings and say what they want to say. And at the end of the day, y'all niggas will play that Nobody Like Us, and right after on the radio will come on, babe, I love you, you my everything, and your girlfriend singing that. Why you mad? Your girlfriend still singing the new Drake song, and ain't stopped nothing. So at the end of the day, all this shit need to move on.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. It's cool to be smart. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about Slim Thug saying Drake don't owe nobody nothing. Right? Let's talk about it. So, Slim Thugger, you know what I mean? Boss Hog Outlaw, Northside representative of Houston, that is. A legend in the game, in the city of Houston. Definitely one of the legends of the city of Houston as far as rap goes and entrepreneurship. Slim Thug, he one of them rappers I can say, bro, like, he really be active, he really be outside, in a positive way, not in a negative way. He really be outside. Slim Thug, somebody you literally could see anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, you going to eat at a nice restaurant, Slim Thug probably, you could see Slim Thug. You go out to a nice, club or Sunday fun day or a mall, you gonna see Slim Thug, and he might be by himself or just one or two deep. Like, Slim move around the city like that. So that's one thing, I always say Slim rep Houston tough, and he always, put on for the city, and he not afraid to, be out there and show love to the people. So salute to Slim Thug for that. Now, Slim Thug, after hearing Sauce Walker interview on the Breakfast Club, and he said that, as y'all heard him saying, I was listening to the Breakfast Club and I just wanted to respond to some of that. Slim Thug feel like Drake don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I mean? He don't owe nobody nothing, and that's his opinion. I don't necessarily agree with that, and I'm gonna speak towards the end, right? So, Slim Thug, he was just breaking down the lineage on Drake. He said, Jazz Prince, brought him the album. Drake very first mixtape. His very first mixtape, brought it to him, let him hear it. And then Slim Thug was saying, like, man, this jamming, like, this go hard, bro. Like, You know, he said he noticed the talent right away. I'm kind of one of them people because I was living in Houston in '08, and I remember a chick I was dating at the time had let me hear Drake. You know what I'm saying? His that mixtape was really starting to circulate. It was really starting to circulate. I think it was a So Far Gone or whatever, whichever his first mixtape was, but it was just starting to circulate in Houston heavy, and she let me hear it, and I thought he was talented too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, bro, this dude kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. So I could believe Slim Thug when he said that because it was so different, and he had bars with the melodicness, and it was just different from what was going on. It's like you could clearly hear this dude was really talented, right? So he's saying he had heard him in '08. You know, Jazz brought him to him. He told Jazz he was jamming, and he said Slim Thug took off after that. You know what I'm saying? He took off after that. He said he never asked him for no feature. He never wanted no feature. He never wanted nothing from him. He was just happy with not only Drake's success, but he was happy with Jazz Prince's success, who was the son of Jay Prince, who is the CEO of Rap A Lot Records. That's who brought you the Ghetto Boys. That's who brought you Scarface. You know, he had UGK signed. You know what I mean? Zero was signed to Rap A Lot. I believe Trader Truth was signed to Rap A Lot at one point. I mean, pretty much, you know, Jay Prince Sr. is the face and pioneer of Houston hip hop. One of them, right? Because you still got DJ Screw and SUC. And you know what I mean, Lil Kiki, and you know everybody over there with SUC, right? Big Hawk, Big Mo, you know, all of the Big Pokey, everybody. So, but he one of them pioneers, right? So everybody look at him like the Godfather of Houston, and he's saying he was just more so excited for Jazz Prince. He like, man, that's so super dope that, you know, the CEO and mogul and one of the pioneers of Houston hip hop son found one of the biggest stars ever. You know what I'm saying? And not even just rap history, music history, right? So he was saying he don't feel like Drake owe nobody nothing. He feel like he didn't did what he was supposed to do, and he got the right to run around the city and do what he want in the city, and he don't have to do no verse for nobody or, you know, put nobody on. You know what I'm saying? That's what Slim Thug said, right? And he said, you know, if Drake reached out to him right now and asked him to do a song right now and drop a verse right now, he said he'd do it right now. He said if you wouldn't do it, then you and your feelings too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Slim Thug said. So that's a lot to unpack, right? Number one, I don't like when it be like conflict between Houston rappers and it hit social media. And I don't think it's no conflict. It's just people speaking their opinion. But it's like, that's one of the problems where the first rise of Houston kind of broke apart, right? Houston should really still be on top rap wise when Mike Jones, Chamillionaire, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Zero, Trader Truth, all of them was taking off at the same time. You know what I mean? Did I say Chamillionaire? I hope I did. If I didn't, Chamillionaire. But all of them was taking off at the same time, and it's like that whole wave kind of fell apart because Lil Flip, don't let me forget Flip. That whole wave fell apart because of that, like the bickering and the turmoil in allowing outside entities to get in between native Houston artists, right? Just like T.I. and Flip. T.I. came, you know, to Houston, even though they punched on him when he came to Cloverland, but you know, it seemed like a lot of guys was siding with T.I. over Flip when Flip was the Houston native, and they should have been riding with Flip. And if they did have an issue with Flip, they should have kept that off the radar. You know what I'm saying? Or they should have been working to figure that out, just like Pimp C was trying to squash it and figure it out, just like Jay Prince was trying to squash it and figure it out. And that's what made the Houston rap scene go barren for a long time, where you wasn't really getting no artists coming out of Houston, right? Now, Sauce Walker, who, man, people say what they want to say, bro. The dude, and he, as far as he can talk, his talk in regards to putting people on, bro. He done put so many rappers from the city on. You know what I'm saying? Peso, Sosa Man. You know what I'm saying? All of the, I mean, bro, he got like 50 artists, bro. He done put hella people on where hella people can get money. You know what I'm saying? Through that TSF label, through that TSF imprint. And I remember when he was first starting up, right? Like he was starting up around the same time, you know. So some of my guys that I'm cool with, they were starting up a label. I watched them build that from the ground up, bro. So Sauce only speaking from his point of view, cause he feel like, bro, I'm speaking from something that I do. I didn't put hella people on, bro. It's hella people eating off TSF that's from Houston. You see what I'm saying? And I think people are getting it mistaken on what Sauce is saying. Sauce not saying Drake saying that he put Houston on. He not saying that Drake feel like he run Houston. He not saying that. He's saying Drake has used Houston culture and got a huge piece of the pie from the Houston market share to not never work with one Houston artist or put on one Houston artist. Not one that's already established, put on a Houston artist. He's saying for him to claim Houston like that, how could you have not put on one Houston artist? Right? And that's kind of where I disagree with Slim Thug. You know what I'm saying? And just because I disagree with Slim Thug don't mean I don't think he's not a boss. Don't mean I don't think that he don't put on for the city. You know what I'm saying? And don't mean I don't think Drake not talented. But I do understand Sauce Walka saying that, bro, if you are claiming the city like this, it is crazy that you have never put on one Houston artist. I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. I mean, I just kind of feel like right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't have a dog in the fight. There's no side to it for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been living in Houston, you know, over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of everything that's going on, like, I was there for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a St. Louis native for sure, but I've been living in Houston for a long time, almost 2 decades. And it's like, I understand what Saul's saying, bro. I really do. Like, bro, you can't, how you coming repping the city like that? You messing with the women, you collecting the dollars, you're not biting the style, but you've been influenced by Houston music, and you've used their style of music several times to get on, and you've never put on one person from Houston. I can agree with that. I don't know how nobody can't see that logically. I agree with that, and I understand what Saul's saying. That's just me personally. I can get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you come to our city, bro, and you ain't put on one person from Houston? You ain't uplifted one artist? Not nobody that's established, but one artist. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This the guy who is billionaire, big fave with big abundance. It's cool to be smart. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who is billionaire, big fave with big abundance. I'm gone.